I think they should take the rule book, tear half the pages out of it, and go race. You got too many damn rules, too many lucky dogs, waiver rounds. There's so much stuff going on. The drivers don't know what's going on, and NASCAR don't know what's going on. There's too many rules. I can't really be too mad at them because we had at least 2 or 3 opportunities to get it right on our end, and we didn't get it right on our end. I went to the NASCAR hauler, and they told me what was going on, and it actually made perfect sense because I didn't have that information. Now that I have that information, I get it. I still think there's way too many dang rules. That's another story for another day.
So just for the record, I've been to the NASCAR trailer before, and my trips ended up kind of the same way once I got all the information. But let's talk about that because he mentions a few things in there. First, the lineups can be complicated. Waiver rounds, lucky dogs. But in this situation, I didn't see any of that. Very simply, the 6 and the 14 didn't pit. Well, one thing that happens at Bristol, because the cars on the racetrack run so slow, that Brad pitted and then rejoined the racetrack in front of those guys. Well, he can't do that. He has to let those guys go. And Coleman Presley, I know it's difficult to be a spotter, but he seemed to be confused. At one point, he said, that's not right. Well, he was wrong. I think Brad said it best, right? This race team is going to have to figure out how they communicate that. Because welcome to Bristol, right? I mean, it's chaos all the time.
Yeah, so listen, when you interview a driver directly after an event, something happens, you're going to get emotions, you're going to get mad, all those kind of things. The truth of the matter is the 2-car got it wrong. We heard NASCAR for a lap and a half telling them, you know, get in this position. The 6 and the 14 did not pit. Brad ended up blending in front of them coming off pit road, so he doesn't know.
Yeah,
right?
He didn't know they were back there.
And Coleman Presley didn't know. And so then you get mad as a driver. You're like, I know we're right, and then it gets explained to you. But, you know, listen, these things happen. I know Brad said that he was concerned that it might have messed up his teammate Joey Logano. I didn't see that it messed up his teammate Joey Logano. It may have messed up that inside line, but he didn't mess his teammate up. But these are confusing things that happen, and how he blended in front of those guys, I don't know how that happens, but you know, it's now that it's explained, it all makes sense.
Yeah, well, Brad made a change with his spotter in the most recent months. Had Joey Myers for years. Coleman's a great spotter. They'll figure out how they need to communicate better so this doesn't happen again. Listening to that, you know, Brad is not getting that audio from NASCAR, so he's not hearing that.
Right.
All right, he's only hearing what Coleman's saying. And judging by that, I don't think Brad was given proper instruction to be able to fix the situation. So he's just trying to sit there and wait for more information and didn't get that information to get in the right position. So I think, you know, Coleman can go back and look at what he can do a little differently, try to communicate a little bit quicker and get that information to Brad or to the crew chief so they can make that change. And it's Bristol. I mean, these laps go by so fast.
Right. Well, that's what somebody said. Why doesn't NASCAR just run more laps? I'm like, well, how about all the guys that decided to put tires on because they thought there was going to be 16 to go? You can't ride around for 5 laps.
They ran one extra lap.
Right.
They ran one extra lap, and they're like, we're not running 2. Like, and they shouldn't have run 2. Like, that's not fair to the fans. No. It's not fair to the guys that pitted. It's not fair to anybody. And they have to at some point say, hey, we're going to go green here.
Yeah, even under caution, though, that happens so quickly. Yeah. And a lot of time, I mean, you know, we've done it before where...
Hey, pit. And he was like, I'm in the middle of the backstretch. We're past pit road entry.
I'm on the radio talking about what we need to do to the car on the pit stop, and I drive by the pit entry because I'm on the radio and he can't tell me to pit. So, I mean, it's a tough little track where things like that can happen.
Hey, NASCAR fans. Thanks for checking out the NBC Sports YouTube channel. Make sure you hit subscribe below for the latest NASCAR news, race highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.